Alright guys, New Age Tactical back with another video. Now, if you've gone back a couple videos and watched the Christmas video where we exchanged gifts, this is one of the gifts and it's going to pop out. I'm going to let him handle this because I haven't messed with this at all.
Okay. So I have been working with the Olight S1R Baton II for just over a month now. And I'm just real quick going to go over the different settings we use so that you know what we're doing when we are actually doing this in the dark. I guess around this time we'll put the stats right up around there. This is, by the way, IPX8 rated, so it is waterproof down to 2 meters for up to 30 minutes, I believe. And let's get with the settings. We'll go with the lowest one first. If you press and hold on the button, you enter moonlight mode, in case you need to read something without drawing attention, anything along those lines.
What are the lumens in moonlight mode?
So, moonlight mode, that is 0.5 lumens, which the battery will last you on a full charge for 8 days.
I feel like a game show. What are the lumens in moonlight?
8 days! So then when we go to the low mode, now the low mode is 12 lumens, and that's for 20 hours.
Wow.
It's got a beam distance of about 15 meters. Oh, so the third setting, medium, is 60 lumens, runs for 3 hours and 40 minutes with a beam distance of 40 meters. Go to the high mode, which is 600 lumens for 1.5 minutes, and then it drops itself down to 300 lumens for 45 minutes. Now, to activate turbo mode, you double tap, and that brings you to 1,000 lumens for 1.5 minutes, and then drops itself to 300 lumens for 37 minutes. And then the last settings is the triple click, 1, 2, 3, brings you a strobe. And then there is one cool little detail about this. Aside from the fact that when you turn this on, there is an indicator light that tells you how the battery's doing, green, orange, and red.
I like how it keeps your lumens too. Like if you have it set on low, medium, or high, whenever you turn it on, it stays on that low, medium.
Exactly. Yes, whatever setting you left it on is the setting it'll go to when you tap it one more time. Now, this I didn't even know about until about 2 days ago. If you double tap and hold on the second tap, so 1, 2, or while it's on, 1, 2. There you go. So the blink. So one blink will set a timer on the flashlight for 3 minutes and it'll turn itself off. Now, if you did it 2 blinks, which you just do the tap, double tap and hold one more time, 2 blinks will set it for 9 minutes before turning itself off. So I thought that was a cool little detail about it. Now, this is the rechargeable one. So the battery is the IMR 16340. And other than that, I'm going to hand the rest over to you for the test.
How's the heat?
All right, so
the reason why I asked this question is because I have the Olight non-rechargeable. Now, I'm not a big fan of the button being on the side because when it was in my pocket, actually it's hot right now.
It is warm because I was going through all the settings. Yeah.
The button being on the side, I leaned on the button at one time and it turned on. It didn't burn my leg to where I got like a blister or anything. So it burned my leg to the point where I was like, "Damn, did I drop a cigarette on my pants?" So it does get hot.
I did, by the way, look up a comparison video. They recessed the button just the slightest bit for the second baton.
It kind of feels that way.
It turned on once in my pocket in the last month.
Still up though. It's not like something you gotta.
But it's a lot harder to press now. Give it a tap. Got to give it a little bit more of an effort to get it to click. So it turned on once, and I think that was legitimately through the pocket. I squeezed it. That being said, I will tell you, I love this flashlight, but the biggest con for me with the Olight and the MicroStream, the Olight EOS and the MicroStream, I carried in my back pocket. This flashlight is not comfortable to carry in the back pocket. So the hardest part and the biggest...
Stop carrying it in your back pocket, stupid.
That's what I'm getting at, f***ing asshole. is that I had to switch up my entire carrying just to make way for this flashlight. So now I obviously didn't want something that has a magnet on the bottom end being near my phone. So I had to keep it in the alternate pocket where I keep my wallet, and just kind of had to move some things around. That's the biggest problem I had. Other than that, for a flashlight this size, the number of different settings and things that I could do with this, like I said, even the magnetic part is...
OLED is the shit, man.
I fucking, like, just stick it to anything. Like, it's... You could mount it to a gun if you buy a mount for it. Like, I think that was like $12 or something like that. But, all right, I'll hand it over to you for the test.
We'll go with that to a future video. I've liked OLED since the first one I bought, and damn, I can't remember the name. It was probably the first gen S1 or something like that. I love these little flashlights. I love the way they sit. I don't carry it in my back pocket, so it doesn't matter to me. I throw it in my front pocket. My front pocket is this, my lighter, my Fisher Space pen, and my chapstick. So it all kind of just rolls together. That wouldn't bother me. I mean, let's check out. We're gonna kill the lights. We'll check out the brightness, and we'll go from there. Being that it's rechargeable, that's pretty cool too. Do you charge it every night or?
No. So it can basically go about 2 weeks without a charge. And that was me walking the dog every night on medium mode.
Okay.
So, and like, I really am shocked at how long the battery lasts.
And just
versus,
the
by the way,
grip on this
charging 45 minutes. That is the fastest charging I've ever seen.
And like the grip, like it says, I don't know, man, dude. It's just a high quality little flashlight. And the heat thing, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe every flashlight gets super hot like that. I don't know. Because we've only fucked with a couple of them.
This is now I don't know if this even means anything to anyone. This is the 2nd gen TIR optic lens from Olight. So all I can find about that is that it is an improved clarity and a stronger, like, tighter beam.
It's kind of weird that you said that, because when I was just talking about it and looking at the lens, I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's a fucking pretty clean looking lens.
But
like,
I do want to point something out when we turn the lights off. Holding it at your waist versus holding it up by your head, you really do change the size of the beam immensely just from that small distance, like, in change. So we'll get the lights off and go over that.
Moonlight mode is legitimately for just like reading something. Like, dude, that's perfect for just checking shit out.
I'm going to let you know right now, none of the cameras can pick up moonlight mode.
Well, it's really not. I don't think it's meant to do anything. I always kind of feel like I'm going to see eyes like this.
It's legitimately like if you don't want to be seen and you want to look at your map. Like, yeah.
All right, so now it should be on the lowest setting. So moonlight was 0.5, which we can't pick up.
Right.
Is it still moonlight? No, this is low.
It's definitely low. Okay. So I'm going to...
Low is what?
12 lumens.
So 12 lumens, I mean...
And I'm cranking it down. The aperture is down to 2, and I'm still not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
All right. I mean, you can see, but this is for, like, if you need to see shapes for walking.
Like, yeah, I can barely make out shapes. All right.
So now what do? I press and hold to go to the next?
Press and hold. All right, so now we are on medium mode.
So medium is what?
60 lumens.
60 lumens.
Which has a beam of 40 meters, supposedly.
All right, so you got the floor?
Yeah, now I can see.
All right. Can you see over there?
All right, so let's...
I don't agree with the 40 meters because that back wall is definitely not 40 meters, and you can barely see it.
All right, so
But again, though, the measurements could be kind of a little, like, construed because I don't know how they go by that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, is that considering in a white room? You know what I mean?
Or is that 40 meters you can see a fucking, like...
But, all right, so yeah, I can make out the HVAC, I can make out the Amazon box and the white box.
Yeah, so I mean, this is a good... Damn, what the fuck's the word I'm looking for?
Beam.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a good beam. It's a solid beam.
So now this is high mode?
Now this is high.
And high is...
All right, so High is 600 lumens.
600
for the first minute and a half. Now, I'm actually going to change the settings because this is too bright. So now let's go to the far shot.
So now you could see that back wall.
Even with the settings still the same, I could see the back wall.
Like, that is... That's kind of... But this only goes for 3 minutes, though?
And then a minute and a half, and then it drops down to 300 lumens. So it's double for a minute and a half, then it cuts in half in
That's
a
a little
minute.
depressing, because I kind of would want to run it on this. Like, even when we were doing HVAC, this is the way I would want to run it.
If I was doing the work, yeah. But I've been walking the dog on medium. You know?
All right. Which medium was the one before this?
Yeah, the one before that. So now, settings are still...
Press and hold?
Okay, so now... It's blinding. It's completely...
Well, this is how many lumens? 1,000, right?
So this is 1,000 lumens for a minute and a half and then drops to 300 lumens again after a minute and a half.
This is overkill.
This is like I am... Hold on.
And I'm just going to say this thing is hot as fuck in my hand right now.
All right, shutter 60. The aperture is at 10 and the ISO is at 1600. So now we're going to the opposite wall.
You're going to fucking see everything with this thing.
Like, let me drop the aperture to... I'm going to drop it to 5. Just so you can kind of make this out. It's as if we turn the lights on.
Yeah. I mean, you seriously fucking stick this and we could work like this.
Like, yeah, I'm looking at the monitor over here and...
Well, here, let me... Just for the GoPro's sake.
It's hot spotting. That's how bright it is.
But you know what, though? Dude, no joke. Just feel that and tell me what you...
Oh, my God. Yo, I've never ran it for that long. Holy shit.
Holy shit. Just burnt my corneas.
Woo. Dude, that is very hot.
Super hot. Like, this is almost burning your hand hot.
I have not ran it for that long. That is real.
We don't have the thermometer, do we?
I do.
All right, hurry up, get it. Don't worry, I got the light. So that's still on hyper mode. Wow, so this is very interesting. Actually, here, can you focus on here? So on hyper mode, right? So this is the actual cap. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Move up a little bit. So this is the middle, right by the button. Move up a little bit more. Handle.
Oh, shit. So it's the battery.
Middle of the handle.
The battery itself is getting hot.
And the very end is 105, 104 and change. That's 100 degrees, man. That's fucking hot.
I have not felt it get that hot because I've never gone past like medium mode.
What's crazy is it stays cooler here. This cap right here is super cool. Well, not super cool.
Overall, I think it's phenomenal. I think it's an amazing light.
Yeah.
The number of settings you have for an EDC flashlight, most flashlights that have this many settings are normally like big fuckers.
That thing packs a punch. And you know what? Not for nothing, but if it's a cold ass winter night, you can turn that thing on, warm your motherfucking hands up. I like Olight. Like I said,
I love Olight.
We haven't done enough testing to tell you if it's hot or not. Like, I mean, we should buy like a cheap China brand. We should buy like a cheap Chinese version or a cheap U.S. version, whatever, and compare. Well, we got a suggestion from someone, right?
Not on a flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
Did we?
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Butterbean?
Butterbean just commented this. He carries a 650 lumen for $20. It's a lumen top tool AA flashlight.
Yeah, let's check it out then.
It's only $24.
Yeah, the lumen top. I remember that now. Okay.
Yeah, we'll give that one a whirl. All right. Well,
thanks, Butterbean.
Shout out to Butterbean for commenting and letting us know what's going on.
For always commenting. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man, we do. We really do. Guys, Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram. I mean, we're having a lot of fun doing this, but we definitely need your support. It helps us out. So hit that subscribe button. Other than that, New Age Tactical.
Over and out.